Oh, I gotta warm up. Did you see my hands? They're all purple. Oh.
Hello.
Hi, Lona. Hi, Leslie. So
Hello.
far,
Hello.
we have 3 lurkers.
Love the lurkers.
I know. They're my favorite. Someday we'll know who they are.
Oh, sometimes they come out.
I know. Hi, Sherry. Who was the last one to come out?
Hey, Sherry.
I'm trying to think. Oh, we just lost 2 people. They didn't like that we called them lurkers. They go, we're out of here. Oh, no. You're the last. I think Lana is the last one that came out.
Oh, it was delicious, Lana. Betty couldn't see hers because her eyes were dilated, but
She made me go inside to eat.
I didn't make you get your eyes dilated.
But you knew they were.
Oh, sounds good.
She's
I remember
such
the
a
last
brat.
time. I can't remember the last time I went out to dinner because Richard wasn't able to eat anything.
Well, I wanted to go to the Irish Tavern, but it was so busy.
Ooh, there's Linda.
Hello, Linda. Hi, Linda.
Hi, Linda.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear. Oh, she said, hi, Betty.
That's right. She didn't say hello to either one of us.
She didn't say crap to me.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Leslie said hello.
Hi, Leslie.
Hey, Kathy D.
Kathy didn't say hello to you, Betty.
Kathy knows her tribe.
She knows what side of the bread she's got her butter on.
Y'all are bad.
Oh, now she said hello to us.
Well,
Hi,
at
Linda.
least we were an afterthought. That's okay. It's better than nothing.
Whatever.
Hey, Kathy.
So, why do you have that little duck up in the corner? Hey, Jan Terry. Hey, Kathy.
I don't know how to. Why? I didn't put him there. Isn't he always there? Oh. Oh, see, that's what you're there for, to help me out. Hey, Amy. Okay, she's going button crazy on me.
No, I'm just trying to coordinate.
Leslie, these are the ones I showed you guys last night that I said it didn't print, but I rinsed them out, hung them out, and there's actually some prints on them that I didn't fully appreciate. They didn't print like it normally does on like cotton and things like that, but we did get a little something, something. So I'm happy about that. So I just thought I'd show you guys because I know I told you guys last night. It didn't work.
Hey, 333 Judy 333.
It did not work like it's supposed to, but I still like it. I figure if you do something with, especially if you make a journal or something with avocado dyed paper, these would look really pretty with that because they're real subtle. But you still have here and there, you'll like really see a definition of some leaves. Most of it is just a lot of muddled stuff. But like here, I don't know if you guys can see it. Probably not. I can see it. But here's some leaves here and some leaves up here. You can really see right here some of the red bud leaves. Can you see that? I'm not sure if you guys can see it.
I can see it. I didn't know that it was a red bud leaf, but I can see where you're speaking
Yeah,
of.
yeah. And then this, some more red buds up here. This one came out pretty. And then just a lot of mush, but hey, mush is pretty.
Pretty mush.
Yeah. So I figure, you know, if you're making a rustic journal, which that's pretty much all I do anyway, not bad.
So the eye doctor told me that my vision had improved. I'm like, you're wrong.
I must go to the same doctor you do.
I'm like, please don't take my prescription backwards. Please.
Now, this one didn't get hardly any. There's like one here and one there. Because I did use different leaves. So obviously some took a little better on this fabric than others. This one is just a lot of color, but not so much print. So there's a print there. Yeah, this is kind of like printless. Oh, there's one nice big one right here. And then that's pretty much it on that one. Just a lot of pretty colors. Now you can see the outline. It almost looks like a mask of the leaf. And then a few pieces right here. A few little more definitions. This was the pecan tree leaves. They've got a lot of tannin in them, so even when they're not supposed to print, they'll print. You can always count on them.
Hey, Stasia.
Hi, Stasia. I'm not sure which. I think these are the leaves in my front yard. There would be the shape right there. I forget what they're called. And then a few more of the pecan leaves. And then these were hydrangea leaves, but they kind of just left another kind of a mask on there. Now this one, it took a little bit better, these leaves. I don't know why, but it did. But again, they're very subtle.
Hey, Lisa. Hey, Tamar.
You can see them. Hey, Lisa. Hi, Tamar. Did I miss anybody else? Probably not. You can see this. This one's nice up here. And then, of course, the trustworthy red bud never fails me.
Hey, Olive.
It's an oak leaf right here. I don't know if you can see that or not.
Hey, Elaine.
Hey. More
I
red
don't think she
bud.
saw you come in, Olive.
Red bud. Huh?
I told Olive I didn't think you saw her come in.
Olive?
Yeah.
Oh, dear. I feel like I'm getting set up for something. Look how pretty these are. Can you see those? I think so. And there's one more.
Is that Rosemariettes or Rosemarionettes?
Say what?
Elaine said, hey, Rosemary and Popo and all Rosemariettes.
Oh.
How'd you think you were being set up?
Because you always do.
Because I said hello to Olive?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, no prints there. Oh, here's some.
Hey, Artie Dar.
Some right in here. A little bit. And then again, these just turned out to be a mask. But anyway, it's got some movement and some texture in it, and I think it'll be fun to play with. Not sure what, but it'll be fun. Let me fold these up and get them out of the way.
Did you just have an internet blip, or I did?
I don't know. I didn't see one either way, so I don't know if it was you or me.
I don't think it's silk, Judy. I think it's like curtain shears or
Yeah,
something.
it's a synthetic. I bought it years ago. This big bulk of it. I don't even know what it's called. But yeah, if you just think about your, window shears that you put up, it's real comparable to that. You can see through it. Can you see
Very
all?
plentiful at the Goodwill.
Yeah.
I mean, the shears are not your fabric, but the shears are.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But it doesn't, synthetics really don't take dye all that well. Even if it's natural dye, especially if it's not natural dye, it kind of repels it. Although I did see the other day that they had some dyes out there for synthetics. So, but yeah, it's kind of interesting what the fabrics, what they do and what they won't do. Very temperamental. You don't get natural fibers. It just beads up basically. It doesn't suck it all in. Now, if this were silk, well, it would be beautiful. Silk is one of the top on the list for eco printing. So if you ever want to test something, get yourself those blank, like those blank scarves, and print on those, and they'll come out really pretty. Of course, they're not cheap, so practice on something else until you know what you're doing.
Artie Dar asked you an essay question down there.
An essay question.
Have you used curtain shear in an embroidery hoop, paint the image with Mod Podge glue, and push paint through with CC screen printing?
No, and no. Is that clear as mud? I've never done screen printing, although the other day I did order one. Where the heck is that? There was a technique I wanted to try, and I needed a screen print. I've been trying to figure out how to make them because they're not cheap, and I haven't figured it out yet. Usually I figure out, how to get around things. Now, what did I do with it? I got it a couple of days ago. I put it away because I knew I wasn't going to use it for a while. And I honestly don't know where I put it. Do you show it to you? Not that you could see anything. It's just a bunch of little holes. Okay, let me put this away. And maybe it'll come to me where I put that thing. Probably not. The only thing I remember is it came in a really stiff manila folder. Really heavy duty. I don't see it. So who knows where I put it. Well, when I'm ready to use it, I'll find it for sure. I always do. Okay, so I reviewed. Okay, let me backtrack. Quite a few of you had asked about if I would relaunch my class for Encaustic, and I told you guys I had to kind of sort of watch the videos to make sure that if I didn't have all the things included in the original kit, which I don't, if the class was still viable, and it is. So I'm going to go ahead and re-release that class. And so, excuse me, for those of you that are unfamiliar with encaustic work, or like, okay, what would I do with it? This is right here, this panel. You can see this right here. This is all done with encaustic, and then I've done collage work, and anyway, it's got multiple layers on here. And so I'm gonna go ahead, probably tonight, maybe while we're on, I'll go ahead and re-release that. And then I also, when I had it initially, I had a small kit, because a lot of the things that you'll use for encaustic, if you've never done it and you don't have the supplies, it can be kind of pricey to get all the stuff from scratch. So I put together a small little kit, enough to do a couple of panels, and then that way you can kind of get a feel for it. And if you say, "Ooh, I like doing this," then I'm going to go and buy all my stuff. And then if you say, "Well, it was fun, but I don't think I'm really going to do this very much," well, then you've still got your panels, you've got some knowledge, and you can say you did it without paying a lot of money for all of the supplies. So I forget how many hours it is. I'll have to double check that I don't remember. But anyway, so I just want to let you guys know that. And I'm going to put another kit together with very, very similar things to the original kit, and then that will be available also. And or else you can go and get all your supplies if you want to go ahead and do that. Other than that, I don't have too much to say about that particular class, unless you have any questions about it, because I went I went into my YouTube, because when I put something out in Etsy, I will make a video of it explaining it and what I'm offering and all that. I went in Etsy. I cannot find the original listing. I'm going to try again, but I could not find the original listing. And because I couldn't find the listing, I couldn't find the link to the video of the introduction to it. I have the link to the whole class and everything, but just the introduction to get people interested to see if they want to buy the class, I can't find it. So I got to hunt that out. So once I get that all,
Hey, Suzanne.
huh?
I told Suzanne, hey.
Hey, Suzanne. So as soon as I kind of get that all straightened out, it'll all be there for you guys, because I hate to record another intro and all that kind of stuff, because you know me, I'm too lazy. Once I've done it, I'm done it. So anyway, do you have any questions concerning the class or this or that?
Hey, Amanda.
Hey, Amanda.
Hey, Renee.
Renee. I see Jan up there. She said there's supply. Yeah, I know there's supplies to make silk screen, but I never like to do it the normal way. Uh, oh my gosh. How did Darla find that? Is that the link to the class? The promo for the class? Is that what that is? I don't think I can click on the link. I'll lose you guys, I think. Yeah, who knows? I'll probably be off the air if I click on it.
It's kind of touchy here when you touch buttons.
I know. I'm afraid to click on it. But okay, so Darla says that is the promo for the class. So you can go. Okay, so after we're all done, I'll get that. Anyway, it'll be up on Etsy. Let me see if I can even find. I think I know where the class was. I just couldn't find or did I end up finding the class? Wait a minute. I think right before I was going to go on, I ended up finding the class. Let me look. On Etsy, I mean. Edit. Oh. Yeah, see, for whatever reason, that link wasn't there. I guess I figured, well, if you're already here, you know about it. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, very interesting. So I guess I could go ahead and I can go ahead and post this right now, or oops, let me. Uh-oh. Hold on, guys. I got to make sure that everything is okay. All right. So that's going in right now. Okay. Let me look here. Okay, it's not showing yet, but it'll be there in a minute. you know how that goes. You know how that goes.
Yeah, it usually takes what, 5 minutes?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. So what I did is I put this panel on it was a ledger that I tore apart. It was one of those really tall ledgers. So I cut it in half and made one part of it the front and the back. And then I forget what I did. I don't know what I did here on the back. I think it was from another ledger or something. I did the spine. Can't remember. It's been a while when I originally made this one. But I had a few other panels, but they got sold, and then the only two I had were the ones I put on the plaster one, and they're already packaged, so I couldn't show them to you. So anyway, ended up doing it all kind of all backwards. But you guys get the idea, right? And then I still went looking around for my peacock stuff. Couldn't find it anywhere. Still haven't found it. Let's see, what's this? No? It's the craziest thing. I don't know what I did with all that. I did find some blues that I can put in there. Let me glue a little something while we figure out if we're going to do anything else besides gluing. If we're going to do anything besides gluing. So I found some pretty colors that would go in there.
All matchy.
But I do have a pretty large envelope with just peacock stuff. And I put it away in a safe spot.
And all you could find was the elephants.
Never to be found again. Oh boy. here's some other peacock stuff. Okay, we have a few things to play with. Sammy's all excited out there barking at who knows what. I might just have stuff to put some background stuff because I don't think, oh, I do have some main stuff. Hello, look at that. So all of your stuff's going to go out tomorrow, those of you that have paid. And those of you that haven't, well, it won't go out. What can I say? I mean, what can I say?
Hey, Nancy.
It's just not going to go. Oh, look, that's cool. Look at that. But my camera didn't like that. Oh, how pretty. Oh, cute little cards.
Go to Etsy, Riri, put it in your cart.
Uh-oh, what the heck was that?
What?
Am I the only one that hears that, or do you hear that too, you guys?
What is it?
You're real staticky. Like you're from outer space.
Yeah, I stopped it.
Oh.
Yeah, because ever since my iPhone did this new update, now when I come into StreamYards, it's like I'm listening to you on the telephone and I can barely hear you.
Oh my goodness. That's one thing I hate are updates on everything. They ruin everything.
I know, because now I can't I can't unupdate it.
I know. Look at this. This is on canvas.
Wow.
Yeah. That needs to be a whole cover. That's for another journal. Ooh.
You go to Etsy and you put it in your cart and then you check out.
Say what?
Don't say it.
Riri says she doesn't know. She can't remember how to buy on Etsy.
Oh. Yeah. You go over there, you click on it, it goes into your cart, and then you pay for it. I've bought too many times on Etsy. Ooh, look how pretty those. Oh, I like this. Okay. Let's see. For sure. Are these supposed to be glued or not glued? I don't know. Oh, not glued. I do need
to glue or not to glue?
I need to put a little bit of that, at least a little bit of gauze or something to catch that so that it doesn't rip apart. Oh, and I got that one already all ready to go. Let me run and go get some few little pieces of gauze. Because it will fall apart. It's going to get really stiff.
Hey, Blueberry.
Okay, so if you guys haven't done an altered book with the real pages in there, you're just making like an art book, make sure after you have glued your pages together that whatever your spread's going to be, put a little piece of thin fabric there, because eventually it's just going to bind, bust, and fall apart. Trust me, I know.
Oh no, that would make me sad.
Yes, it made me very sad. I had to like stick it all back together again with fabric in there, and then hide the fabric with whatever design I had, and oh my gosh, it was a mess. So
Hey, Linda. Is Linda still awake?
I think so.
Okay.
Because you watch other people, make their altered books, but you don't know what happened to those books once they started looking at them, 6 months later. They don't tell you that part. So if
That's
you
what make sure you was awake.
if you intend to use your book at all and look at it, I mean, just like turn the pages and look at it, you better reinforce underneath each section that you make, or else big mess.
Hey, Vicky.
Big mess. Hey, Vicky. Where are my yucky brushes? Here's a yucky brush. Oh yeah, this one's really yucky. The yuckier the better.
Keeps throwing me up there. You worked 8 hours today. It was like being on vacation. I know.
Ugh.
Well, I only worked till 1 o'clock today.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, I worked from 5 to 1 because I had to go to the eye doctor.
Oh, you should have more appointments.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have an appointment.
And then my boss is coming to town next week. The one who says, Happy Monday, Happy Friday Eve, Happy Tuesday.
Oh,
I'm like,
dear.
dude, it doesn't work. Oh, Kathy D said she finally cleaned and straightened her garage today and found stuff from the last trip to Rosemary's.
Oh, no.
Duh.
Oh my gosh. When was the last time you guys were here?
They were here
It's been a while.
when they brought the tamales.
I know, but when the heck was that?
And your friend came and brought you the bug stamps.
Yeah. Again, when was that?
That was in the summer, early summer.
Was it this summer? Was it?
Yeah.
Oh man, it seems so much longer than that.
It was right after y'all all had your vaccinations.
Oh.
And Sarah came.
Sarah might be there lurking. She's a lurker. She doesn't always chime in. She might be there listening.
Enjoy your dinner, Elaine.
Goodbye, Elaine. Don't eat too much.
I did, man. I ate chips and salsa till I thought I was just gonna. And then I brought my dinner home.
That's the smart way to go.
Yeah.
Especially a Mexican restaurant. Just eat those chips and salsa that come out of your ears and take your food home. Okay. So that's what you need to do with each and every spread you make on these altered books. And just leave the fabric out there. It looks cool. Everything just kind of hanging out. It's a cool little party. What are we doing? Oh, we're just hanging out over Rosemary's book. Okay, let's hang out over in Rosemary's book. I have no problem. Okay, now you can start whatever it is you want to put on your page.
Kathy D said, Her vacation was in February. We were there when we went digging in the crystal mines.
That's right. The crystal mines.
So I have like 2 weeks left to get my training in, and then they're laying off all those people.
Uh-oh. Everyone you trained?
No, everyone. No, um, they decided to change things, and they got rid of people.
Uh-oh. Well, that's not nice.
And yeah, so I got one of their jobs. So they're training me before they got their letters yesterday that December 31st is their last day.
Oh no. How sad is that? So how many people are you replacing?
I'm replacing one, but still keeping a lot of my other duties, even though I turned some of my duties over to 3 different people.
Of course.
Yes, Jennifer, we're having a gluing party, and Kathy says she still has a basket of rocks and dirt yet to sift through.
Oh dear.
Is that a private thing?
No.
Did you give her a basket of rocks and dirt, or
No,
did she get that from the mine?
they went to the mines and they
Oh.
dug and found
They let
stuff.
you just stockpile it and take it home. Hey, Lucy.
That's what she did, but now she's got to like go through them. See what are gems and what aren't. Some of it just probably needs to be thrown in the backyard. Right now she has it in a bag and a box.
San, Lucy wants to know if you've taken your... Oh, me? San? Me, San? Susan. Me. Popo. No. No.
Oh my goodness. And you didn't work all day.
I did. I worked till 1.
Yeah, that's not working as much as you normally do.
I know. I still got in 8 hours, though.
Okay, let's see if this even sticks down. It's kind of thick, this wallpaper.
But my boss sent me a instant message yesterday, and he said, "Hey, I just want to let you know I'm about to send out an email regarding inventory. And if you want to take that time off, feel free. I just wanted you to know before the email came out." So the email came out, pretty much told everybody they need to cancel their vacation to be there for inventory the last week of the year. Like, I wouldn't take off then for no. Kathy said it's really red dirt. Wonder if it will dye paper or fabric.
One way to find out.
Well, wouldn't it be like mud cloth?
If it dilutes, not all pigments dilute though. That's the problem.
Oh. Red dirt or red clay?
Okay, let's see if this thing sticks. This might be a problem child here. because it's a little thick. It might be a little problem, child.
Don't lay your head down, Linda, or you won't be back.
That's right.
Just go dump it in your flower bed, Kathy.
Yeah. Keep it simple. And if it's valuable, you know where it's at.
Yeah, exactly. All you got to do is the next time it rains, go lay a piece of fabric out there on top of where you threw it.
And no one will steal it because it's just
Or
rock.
you could use it to start your rust garden.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my husband just tore something apart for me that we found the other day. Oh, it's going to be so cool. I can't wait for spring because it'll probably be pretty rusty by then. It was some grates to like an old gas fireplace, you know, those metal ones from like when the turn of the century, last century.
So
And it
my
had,
question is, can you not in your studio
yeah,
go to the Home Depot
yeah,
and get you one of those, those fluorescent lights that you plug in and then you can just hang
yeah,
it like over a shelf with a grow light in it?
yeah.
Wouldn't that give you the same
Same what?
results as having to wait till the spring for the UV sun
To do what?
to do your rusting?
No, no, no. It's not to do my rusting. It's I need time for it to rust.
Uh,
Yeah,
uh
I figure the it'll be out in the elements. We'll have a little bit of rain. We'll have a little bit of this. It'll be cold. You get the dew in the morning, and that all helps it rust.
oh,
It's
you're
not.
creating new rust.
Yes, it's not rusty enough. I mean, it's
Okay.
got some rust, but not enough. Yeah, and I don't need to do the actual rusting. I don't need the sun. I just use the sun because I let it heat up naturally, but I could do it on the stove. But I just like to do it naturally as opposed to cooking it. I let the sun cook it when I do my actual printing. Now, when you guys glue, don't think about it. I've seen some of you gluers on the YouTube. Way too much over analyzing. It's paper and glue. Don't make more of it than what it is. It gets so long-winded about gluing something down to a piece of paper. It's like, get over it already. We need to do art like a 5-year-old. A 5-year-old doesn't think about nothing. They just grab the stuff and start going for it. And it's always a masterpiece.
So is that textured wallpaper?
This is, yeah.
Yeah.
And then this is handmade paper. And I just dropped my brush.
Okay, so I know that you bought all the books to do handmade paper.
The what?
Have you done anything with it?
Have I done anything with what?
Making handmade paper.
No, I was going to do it over the summer. And I never had a moment to do it. Plus, I wanted to do it with. I wanted people to come over and do it together. That'd be more fun. And just didn't have the opportunity.
So what happened with the house down at the corner that
It's sold.
again?
Oh, no.
Well, you had said that the man had pulled all the stuff out and
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nothing really. I mean, they're living in there. They got a dog that looks just like our German Shepherd. When I went by one day, I thought my German Shepherd had gotten loose and jumped in their yard.
oh no.
That's how much he looks like ours. And then they have this beautiful pit bull, Staffordshire type, gorgeous dog. Runs around the yard with a big stuffed toy in his mouth.
Sounds like Sophie.
Yeah, that's what Junior used to do. um, and I don't know what they're gonna do. I mean, there was a lot of activity when they first moved in, but I don't see that much now. So maybe whatever they were gonna do inside, they did it. I don't know. I don't know what the scoop is. I should just go over and introduce myself someday. Hey, what are you guys doing? I'm the nosy neighbor.
Can I see what you did inside?
Can I see what you did inside? I knew the other guys. I helped her paint. Can I see what you did to her painting? Can I see if you improved or made it worse in there? Come on, come on. Let me look. The guy behind us, the guy that we share the alley with, um, he wants to sell his house back there. And I told my husband if it wasn't because my husband says, "Do you want to get it?" And I said, "What do we need another house for?" And he says, "Well, you can turn the whole thing into your studio." So you're outgrowing your studio right now. And I said, "Well, if I was doing the workshops like we did before and all that stuff, I'd say yes, because we'd have all kinds of room, and if Kathy came from out of town, there's a place to stay because it's a big 2-story house. I don't know how many bedrooms are upstairs, and it would be really cool. But I don't know. Everything's so uncertain, or I feel uncertain. Let's put it that way. Maybe not everybody else feels that way, but I feel like I shouldn't make like a what? A long-term big decision.
Well, I thought it was at the point where we could start making those plans, but
I mean, I hate to. I'm not. You know me. I try to be positive about everything, but I think this crazy variance is just going to be part of our life, and we got to learn how to function around it, which I don't have an answer for, but 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 you know,
you like to drove me crazy at the eye doctor today having to wear that mask. Oh my gosh. Try on glasses and all that, and they're fogging up and you can't
I
see,
know.
and you're looking in the mirror and it's like, do these glasses look good with this mask? What if I wear a different mask? What if I don't wear a mask at all?
Oh, these are trying questions that we just don't have answers for. Okay. All right. So I think the background on this one's done. I don't know what the page is going to be, but the background's done. Yay! Happy about that. Let me get my trash can. Okay, happy. Um, I let that dry a little bit before I do anything. See, what else do we want to put something on?
Because they
Maybe.
don't match your mask, Leslie? I got 2 pair of glasses today. I changed them.
Uh-oh.
I got a pair of computer glasses
Mm-hmm.
because since I use 2 and 3 screens,
Mm-hmm.
it's better. And so they made some for me in these little steampunk looking things. I put
Cool.
them, I was like, OMG, I could see everything. It was great. She said, can you read the smallest, or tell me which of the smallest lines you can read?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, 2020. He said, no, the line above it, that tells me what your vision. And I was like, oh, well, that's the smallest print on there and I can see, and it's huge. I love it. So, yeah, they're cool.
So you have, are they just reading? Are they bifocal? What the heck are they?
No, because like right now I had the progressive where I could see far.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the middle is like your intermediate, like for you're looking at the computer.
Yeah.
And then for reading down at the bottom. Well, it's just a very small area that's intermediate. So whenever you have to move your head. If you're looking at several screens, you can't move your eyes
Yes.
because you have that small
I
scope.
hate that.
Well, with these, OMG, when
Well,
you're sitting there looking and you look up, you can see all of your menu at the top. You can see everything on the screen because you're not tied to that little bitty.
so what is different now that you can do all that?
Because I have most of the lens is for that part of my vision. And then
Oh.
when I go to drive or whatever, then I'll just put the other ones on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very nice. Oh, see, Renee has glasses in many multiples of styles so she can coordinate with her clothes.
They have some super cool ones online that you can fill with your prescription, and they're relatively cheap. Really unusual, freaky looking stuff.
Oh, that's true, Linda. Whenever you go try a pair on from the displays, you have to give it to them. You can't put them back up there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So then you feel bad if you pick. I told Betty, I said, watch what you're picking because every one you pick up, they have to clean, and they're like, oh, that's no big deal. I was like, okay. What does that say? A letter from the dead?
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't read the book. Don't ask. I have no idea. Okay, now let's find something we want to put on this one. Ooh, look at that. Look how pretty that peacock is.
Oh yeah.
We'll let that whole thing be the background, then we can cover up what we don't want. That's pretty. Yeah. Okay.
Finally, playtime.
Huh?
Finally, playtime.
Yeah. Yay. That's going to be pretty. Okay, I like that. This will be cool, guys. I forgot to bring my little paper to put in between my...
No. My computer glasses are just to see the computer, and then if I look down to read. And then my regular glasses I got for distance and for reading. So that way I just keep my computer glasses by my computer. Hey, Annie Mae.
Hey, Miss Andy.
So what happened to Mary this morning? She didn't stream.
Yeah, what happened?
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Maybe she was tired. I think she was running errands. I know she streamed yesterday. She doesn't normally stream on Wednesdays.
Oh, so she probably switched.
Uh-oh, Kathy's going to be right back. She got to check on a loud noise.
Uh-oh.
You want us to come with you?
Take us with you.
Yeah, that's what I thought, Janice. She was probably tired. But of course, she posted that at 3 o'clock this morning. There will be no early stream.
Oh, my gosh. She probably got up and realized, I got to go back to bed.
Or else she was just having a restless night, and that's when she started getting tired.
Yeah. I'm going to need to buy some more medium. I'm running out.
Oh, no.
That's a long time.
I know Mary was at the end of one of those triple tall Yes Paste bottles. That's a lot of Yes Paste. And I mean, she was scraping it so she could open her new one. Hey, Jean.
How funny. Hey, Jean.
To me, Yes Paste is like something that will last forever.
I've never owned any. I've used it, and we would get together, and the ladies would bring some, but I've never bought it before. Okay, now we need a strip of something right there. Let me find something.
Oh, she was over at Keisha shopping.
Shopping?
Lucy said, I have had my Yes Paste for 30 years, but I do not like it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Janice said she's probably had that Yes Paste for 5 years. Yeah, it's so thick.
There's a lot of different things that, you know, they're not in the middle. You either really, really like them or you can't stand them. Ooh, what's all this stuff? Oh, these are just colors. Let's see. Those papers.
Kathy D said she did take us with her. It sounded like a gunshot, but she hasn't heard anything else. It could be a transformer or
Yeah.
something like that.
Let's say it wasn't something spooky.
Yeah.
Ooh, here's some more handmade paper.
Because the girl that's training me, she asked me today, because we were on on Teams, and she said, did you just hear a loud bang at your house? I said, no. She said, that's the second time I've heard it. And then a little while later, she said, I heard that loud bang again. She said, now I don't have no electricity. So something must have been going on in there.
Let's see, that is too light. Too light. Uh-oh. I can't find nothing to put there. Everything's too. Oh, maybe a piece of this. How about a piece of this? That'll work for now. That'll work for now.
I don't have no deer.
Know what?
No deer.
Mm. We used to live up the mountains. There's deers everywhere. They came up to my back window. Couldn't grow anything. They ate everything.
Trample it.
Nothing you could put out there. Unless you were asking for them to come. Then I knew exactly what to plant. So I had to put like a little gate that went up on my front porch just so I could put potted plants on the porch, flowers. And when they got tired of eating everything else, they just jumped the little fence. You know how, like, duh, you know, they know how to jump.
Oh
Come
no.
up here and eat my flowers. Like, oh my God.
Oh no.
Like, guys, you got acres out there of stuff you can eat. Why do you have to get on my porch? Please tell me. All right. Well, we're getting there. We got a few pages, a few backgrounds. I love how stiff all these pages get and crunchy.
Did you take pages out?
Yeah, I took pages out, and I don't remember how much. Probably like half of them I took out, but I put so much junk in there, it's already getting a little, you know, a little thick already. And all I've done, well, I say half and half. The ones that I have done stuff, it's just the background. I haven't even put layers on anything. Well, this one has a few layers, but yeah, I might have to tear some more out actually. It might get too thick. Do you guys remember when we did her and we put all those bug we put the bug stamps on her face? Was that pre your time or was that your time, Susan?
I remember you doing one, but it was in a glue book.
This is it, glue book. Hello. I think I did it also in my black and white one.
Yeah, and you're black and white. Yeah, because you put
Yeah.
like a spider on her nose or something.
Yeah, probably. That sounds about right.
Kathy said deer get tired of everyday food and they want the sweet stuff like flowers.
Oh, well.
Lana said she is so ready to be done with this art room makeover, especially with the selling stuff on Facebook Market. Dear God, there are some lovely people on there. Oh, Linda remembers that.
Cha-ching. Thank you, somebody. Oh, thank you, somebody.
Hey, Devin.
Hey, Devin.
You have said hi to everyone but Olive.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right.
You need to trust me.
I don't have to be friends with everybody. Trust you? Oh my God. I wasn't born yesterday.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Darla just put in the link to the Encaustic class. It must be live now.
Okay, thank you.
I forgot about it.
I did too. Okay, that's not sticking. How come?
Yeah, it's a peacock theme.
When I use the good glue. What the heck? Maybe I need to start using the bad stuff. Don't waste the good stuff on sticking pages together. Bring out the Mod Podge. Oh, my friend called me today.
The lady?
Mm-hmm. She goes, "Do you believe what Alec Baldwin just said?" And I go, "Well, depends. What did he just say?" Because he said he didn't pull the trigger. You know, how can he kill somebody without pulling a trigger? I said, "Well, I don't know. I'm not a gun person, but I know they can be very sensitive. That's why they tell you don't have ammunition in a gun you don't intend to use." So she goes, "I'll get back to you. I'll see what I can find out." I said, "Okay." I haven't heard from her yet. It was around 2:00. I guess she didn't get enough info.
Or maybe she took a nap.
She probably took a nap.
Well, you know, Brian Laundrie's dead, so it's time to move on. What's his name in the Carolinas? He's not doing anything interesting.
Yeah, because he's in jail. He can't kill anybody else.
Well, this is true.
I mean, what can he do?
This is true.
Okay, let's put a little piece of fabric in here. Glue that down. Let's see. Ooh, I got us a whole bunch of cool stuff because one of our caboodles next year is going to be vintage trains. And I got a whole bunch of cool stuff today in the mail. Lots of cool stuff. This one's just going to be packed of authentic ephemera. It was a whole box. Richard goes, "What the heck is in here?" I said, "Choo-choo stuff." Choo-choo stuff. Don't worry about it. It was heavy.
Well, you have all that train paraphernalia.
Huh?
You have all that train paraphernalia.
Like what?
All that. I thought you had all that ephemera from train depots and train tickets and train logs and train.
I do, but now I have more. I just got on a little kick.
Lana said, "Rosemary, the indigo on vellum is fabulous. It is my favorite."
Ooh, cool. I like it because it's crunchy. Nothing like crunchy paper.
Blue crunchy paper
Blue crunchy paper.
that somebody else crunched for you.
Yeah. So Susan, I know you haven't done them,
Oh no.
but which do you think once you do it will be your favorite caboodle that's to your liking aesthetically?
The Renaissance.
Ooh, that was my favorite too. I went crazy on that one.
Only because I've always wanted to make something in the style of the carpet bag or
Mm-hmm.
something like that because of the textiles and the textures and the feels and all. I like all that.
Yeah. And see, I've been looking for, and I haven't found it, so ladies don't get excited. I've been trying to figure out how to incorporate that carpetbagger thing you're talking about with the train one, because obviously it goes hand in hand, right? Um, and I just haven't like come up with an idea that I'm excited about.
You know what? Maybe you ought to do like not the.
Just spit it out. I can tell you're editing.
Well, I don't. I don't want to go so low as to say a Mr. Haney caboodle, but something like
That does sound appealing though.
Devin, she is putting matte medium there and putting fabric, I think. Is that what you're putting to your seams?
Yeah,
Your
yeah.
crease?
So it won't
Yeah.
crack once it's all
So it won't crack or come apart when she's done.
yeah, because it's gonna be kind of thick and kind of crunchy
Good night, ma'am.
on purpose. Good night.
Kathy said, that reminds me, Rosemary, I hope you were able to find that railroad stuff I left with you on my last trip. I ran across the book that I kept today in the garage.
Say no.
No.
No. Doesn't ring a bell. Are you sure? Last time you said you weren't sure if you left it. I'm still not sure you did because I don't. Yeah, I would know. I don't have your stuff like in a box somewhere. Anytime something comes into my place, I put it with like items, and I didn't come across anything like that's the only way I can keep track of stuff is like, okay, that's over there, that's over there. Okay, background. So now maybe we'll use the rest of this with the background on this one because we used it way back over there somewhere else.
Yeah, she said she didn't want to do all that work, Devin, and get the book all made and then it falls apart.
I already did that once. It's not fun.
No, Mr. Haney caboodle from Green Acres. You know, he's the one who had the truck, drove all over town and had everything.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of those traveling medicine shows or stuff way back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be fun. Let's see.
Or maybe you could do like a haberdashery caboodle.
Ooh. Have I showed you guys? See, I don't know what to do with this book. What did I do with it? I think I showed it to you once. Maybe. If I did, it was a long time ago. Let me get some water on this because this brush is getting a little too crunchy for my liking. Okay, it's in the water. I had this book I've had forever, but it's the pages are too big for me to do. Oops. To do anything that I would like to do with it. Oh boy. Let that dry for a minute. Okay. See, you're not even going to be able to see it. And I can't bring my the camera up any further.
Kathy said it was in the paper reams box along with the wallpaper sheets. I'm sure I left it. It was underneath other stuff sitting on your porch last I saw it.
Uh-oh. Well, you're going to have to be more specific what it was. And that way I'll know where I put it. Or if I saw it. Or if it was there. What exactly was it? Okay, can you guys halfway see this? I know I have it off to one side, but I have to open it. And this is cloth that's like falling all apart. Oh, I don't think I can open. I think it's going to hit my camera. It is going to hit the camera. Well, okay, never mind. This isn't even attached anymore. Okay, so your traveling person, this would have been filled with samples of fabric. And so you would pick the suit you wanted to have made. And then here it says it's an overcoat, X amount of money, a suit, different money, coat and vest, different amount, and pants, a different amount. And then these numbers coordinated with the fabric that whatever it is they were talking about. And up here has the name of the fabrics. So I have the names of the fabrics, I just don't have the fabrics. All right, so then, let me try and fold this. So then you, the man, because this is men's stuff, you would look at these suits and they had coordinating numbers, and then you would pick the suit and then you would pick the fabric from the fabric samples, and then they would make you your suit. Is that cool or what? And these are from, this is the spring and summer season of 1905. They're kind of dapper. They had a nice cool little hat.
And then you could have like paper dolls.
Yeah, but see, this is my problem, guys. If you know how I can resolve this issue, let me try this to you.
It looks like that one, that first one, Devin, looks like it's back in style with those skinny pants.
Oh, hold on, let me get this out of here. In the way. All right, so the height of this is 12 plus
2 rulers.
Yeah. So it so this is 20 inches this way, up and down. So obviously,
Wow.
I'm not going to be able to scan that, right? I mean, how am I going to scan that for you guys? And then this way.
Yeah, but you only need to the bottom of their feet.
Yeah, but I got to get this into the scanner. You know, it butts up, and the scanner is only going to go to like what, 8-9 inches. It's only going to go to like right here.
Can't you scan it from your iPhone? Oh, you don't have an iPhone. Never mind.
Shut up. Man, you like.
No, I was being serious.
You love to rub it in. And then this way, 9 inches, then you only get from here to here. I guess I could do it half and half. But, you know, you lose the whole thing of it being together. You know.
Yeah, get you a handheld scanner like Darla said.
Yeah, huh? But the quality of that, is that any good?
Sure it is.
Okay.
Take it to a copy shop and get it reduced.
Yeah, I could get it scanned probably from them. Okay, so here's another outfit. Ooh, and look at her. She's going, woohoo, those guys are kind of handsome. And then he's going, who are you looking at? I like the way the guys look. And they were called frocks. I thought frocks were for women, and these are called frocks, what they're wearing. So I thought that was interesting.
Well, that's because they're so loose.
Loosey goosey?
Yeah.
So, okay, what were the other ones called? They weren't called frocks. This is called a 3-button sack. These were called sacks. They were short and a
And
little
frumpy.
floppy. Yeah. So they were called sacks. And these were called frocks. And okay, so number 17, that's called a frock. And this is a frock. It almost looks what some of the clergy wore.
Military.
Clergy to me.
Or military or Japanese.
This one is a full dress. And this is a tuxedo. Okay, let's see. This is called a Prince Albert.
Because that's your London fog line.
Yeah, this is Prince Albert. This one is called a overcoat, and this is also an overcoat. But that's a short overcoat. That looks like a sack overcoat.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is called a Norfolk.
Norfolk.
Yeah. And this is a sack top. Each of these are considered a sack top. All of them except for that one. Norfolk.
Hey, Adria.
Hey,
She said
Adrian.
her husband is giggling every time you say Prince Albert. I know, that's what I thought, Devin. It looked like a Marcus Welby coat.
These are all sacks.
Are they standing on Fifth Avenue?
No, they're out. Looks like they're in a cow pasture or something. It's all woodsy stuff.
And then they're feed sacks.
It's probably the somewhere in New York. And there's another sack. Now this one has long lapels and patch pockets. It's also a sack.
I wonder if they have Prince Albert in a can.
I don't know. Oh, I guess sacks were very popular in the turn of the century.
They must be.
Yeah, here's a double-breasted sack. Look at those shoes.
A double-breasted sack.
Yeah. And then here is, okay, so this is advertisement. And they would treat the cloth. And it would make it rainproof and moth-proof.
This little Mod Podge.
I don't think that fabric moved after they did that. So the
Probably not.
So the additional charge for the treatment, the overcoat was $1.50. The suit was $1.50. Well, never mind. Everything was $1.50 except for the coat and the pants. The coat was $1.25 and the pants were 75 cents. And that way the moth would stay away and the rain would stay away. And they have a duck up there. That's funny. Waterproof duck. Okay, so then here on this one, now here is something interesting. Men must have been kind of like really, really short and really, really tall because it goes from 5'2" to 6'4" for the dimensions of the clothing, which I thought that was very interesting.
Well, that pretty much covers everybody.
I know.
Because you could have a young man or a teenager.
So it says that below it gives the popular length of the coats, vests, pants, and proportionate length of sleeves, which seldom changes, and yada and yada. Interesting. And here are some more. They're all frocks and sacks. Oh, and a few Prince Alberts thrown in.
So instead of reducing the other, could you increase one of these? Because they look the same.
Probably, but the quality of these are not good at
Yeah.
all. The other ones were better. These look like, something's got to them. They're a little messed up. A lot messed up. Which is still cool. And then this one's really messed up, which would have been my favorite. Look at the dog.
Oh. It's okay, mate, if he pisses on your leg. These are waterproof. Said Prince Albert. That third guy, he's proud of his suit.
Yeah. Well, he's proud of something. I'm not quite sure what, but now these are, I'm not sure. These are the ones we just saw before.
Yep.
Some of these.
Yep. See, there's Marcus Welby.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure why they're repeated. Maybe it was off. Oh, I bet you if I look over here, they're offered in different fabrics.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So the prices would reflect on this side over here for a different fabric for the same outfit.
Do you have an iPhone, Adria?
Oh, that's a new one.
Yeah, I like that one.
So's that one. 3-button sack. Oh, here we go. Vests.
Wow.
These are kind of cool.
Those look like barkeep outfits.
Ooh, look at that. Oh, Lassie. Lassie, come home.
Roof, roof. Timmy fell in a well.
Oh, here's the one that was messed up in the other page. This one looks cool.
That's right.
See, that one looks nice.
She has a droid, Lucy.
Anyway, so that's it. And I've just been sitting on this forever and a day. I look at it every once in a while and I figure, what the heck am I going to do with this gigantic thing? Oh,
Well, there you go.
I don't have the back page. I only have the front page. Oh gosh. And
Maybe you could make,
heavy.
maybe you could do a Sears catalog caboodle.
A Sears catalog
Caboodle.
caboodle. I'm having a hard time figuring out what it would entail. What it would entail. Let's see, do I have anything else here? Papers. Oh, I do have some papers. Whoa.
There you go. Jean said a dressmaker caboodle.
That would be fun too.
Jan Terry says she has a Halo mouse scanner. Works great, especially for larger images. Look it up on Amazon. HALO mouse scanner.
Oops. HALO mouse scanner. Ooh, that looks pretty with peacock colors. Put that there. Oh. Ooh, these are looking in there too. Oh. I got all kinds of stuff we can put in there for background.
Did you find a stack of painty papers?
I think we did. Won't use them all, but at least I'll put them to the side so I know I have them.
If you had a wax paper box.
Oh God.
You could make a painty paper dispenser.
She likes to refer to you a lot. She has a lot of fun with you making fun of her. She'll be doing something. She goes, I know. I can hear Bobo telling me do this, do that. I know. She's got you talking to her even when you're not there. You're this little whisper on her shoulder.
Close your eyes. I'm pulling out my needle.
Yep, heard that before. I think I'll use this dark one.
I tell you what, man, she's really taking up that weaving.
Yeah, what are they making anyway? I got in late on that.
Well, what she's doing is she's going to Lisa My Eclectic Live.
Yeah.
And she's learning from Lisa because Lisa has been doing that on her Tuesday or yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Remember that time I don't know if you were around. Somebody had gotten this little thing at one of the thrift stores, and it was some kind of a weaving thing. I still don't know what I'm doing. Especially then I didn't know. And we weaved all night. We made some stuff. I don't remember what it was. But it was a cute little thing. I should bring that out one night and have somebody explain it to me once and for all.
Oh, on Monday nights, Lana said.
Okay. Oh, I put
Lana, you're just secretly everywhere.
She is. She's a little speaker. Uh-oh.
But see, she don't know that I'm there either.
My husband got home yet. Okay, I got two. My husband went to some meeting tonight. I don't know if he's causing trouble or.
Oh Lord, he's gonna be with some lady.
Yeah. Well, she wasn't gonna be. Oh, maybe she will be there. I don't know.
When I go into Lisa's, she'll go, "Well, hi, Susan. Welcome. I'm so glad you came." So I have to behave in that stream. So I just lurk. Yeah.
Yeah, that takes all the fun away when they have a high expectation of you.
Yeah. Oh, Mary is attempting to weave a journal cover.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm going to use some of my cheapy stuff because I'm running low of my good stuff. This is just a glue book. So, oh no, I can't even open this now. There we go. This doesn't have to be
Yes, let me find it.
with anything very good. It falls apart, falls apart. It won't though. The whole thing's warpy, so let's just add to the warpness.
I think she's on the 7th one now. But here's the first one where you learn how to make your own cardboard loom.
Oh no, they're even making the loom?
Yeah.
Well, mine came with a little cardboard loom already. I didn't have to make it.
There you go. I did it. Thank you, Darla. I linked.
Hey!
Hey, Pinky. Stopping by for a second. Jar's dad is still very sick. My mom was in emergency room all day, and now Jar is running 101.7 fever. None of them are COVID, thank goodness, but man, I'm exhausted.
Oh no. Sick is sick though. Who wants that? Tell them to quit whining. They got all 10 fingers, don't they?
Ooh.
When they got pieces, parts falling off, then they can complain to you. Otherwise, suck it up.
Lucy has a 4-foot loom in her basement that is in pieces. It's been that way for 35 years.
Oh my gosh. How interesting. You could tear that puppy apart and let everybody use a part to make a loom caboodle.
That's right. If Jar whines too much, go, can I take some NyQuil to make my pinky grow back? Here, drink this.
Yeah, shut up until one of your parts fall off.
Eat the soup.
Yeah. Eat the soup.
Oh, she said it was her husband's aunts, and somehow she inherited it. No room to use it.
Oh.
Well, can you use it in the basement?
Yeah. It might be spooky down there. It may not be conducive to looming.
Can you go sit in the backyard in a white linen dress with the birds and the squirrels all over you and weave?
And weave? Can't you? Can't you? Is your doggy snoring?
Oh, yep, sorry.
No, it doesn't bother me. It sounds cute.
She came and cuddled up next to me.
How cute. Kitty used to snore, and so did Junior, but the two that are left, they don't snore at all. I tell you, it's been so quiet since we haven't had the other two dogs. These dogs just don't even, not even asleep do they make noise. Oh, it's just too quiet.
She is out like a light.
Our house is like this empty nest syndrome, but we still got two.
Yeah.
But they're quiet, like we don't have any. Unless.
Oh my God, you would have thought
400.
Betty and I had been gone for 6 years today when we got home from the eye doctor.
Because you were both gone at the same time, right?
Yeah, and they're so used to us being here now all the time. And see,
Yeah.
Sophie is a COVID puppy.
Oh, doesn't know any different.
So whenever we brought her home in March of two years ago. She'll
Okay,
be 2
guys.
in February. Yeah.
Okay, guys. So if this has been decorated, see how that's splitting? It'll do the same thing if you just put paper there, because it's just going to
Oh,
be another
yeah.
layer of paper to tear. That's why I put the little strip of fabric to keep it together whenever I decide to decorate a page.
Thanks for coming, Devin.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, fabric and a matte medium will turn into steel.
That's right. No messing with that. And especially if you put a lot of hard work into a layout or something, or do something a little unusual just for it to tear. Oh my goodness, all that hard work for nothing.
No, you did not miss anything important. The
No,
important thing is that you stop by to say hello.
that's right. We've just been lollygagging.
I've been arting a little. I got the peacock logo up in the right-hand corner.
That's right.
I color coordinated Rosemary's name in the orange box. Yeah,
Yeah. You've been doing your art thing.
that's right. Man, that's a thick page.
Yeah, it's going to get thicker.
I like that comment better.
Uh-oh. Gee, I wonder why. Oh, you got another one. All your fans are coming out.
Okay, back to the Etsy listing. For the Encaustic class, that's right, Lana. She should have never let me have buttons.
Yeah, I had to think long and hard about that one. And I said, well, I have to keep her amused, so why not?
But I think that you still have to do, like, if you want to have a countdown video before you're live.
Mm-hmm. You can do that on StreamYard?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know.
It's
See, I
under
don't.
the brand.
Oh, okay. See, I don't know nothing about nothing.
Yeah.
I just do the simple stuff and then forget investigating anything further from there.
I don't know what it says. Add a video clip or add a countdown. I don't know what the background is. It's not showing up when I click on it. And then you can do the banners. So I put you that there. So when people ask for your email,
Mm-hmm.
and then I put the greeting. And of course, my favorite.
And also over there on the chat, you can pin something to the top.
Yes, that's what I was doing when Darla was putting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Good night, Pinky.
Good night. Hope everybody feels better soon.
Yeah. They have one, but you can make your own, Allie. I don't know what happens if I click on it. I'm scared to click on that during a live.
On what?
On the countdown.
Oh. It probably starts all over again.
Oh, gosh.
We'll have to play with it some night before we go on.
And then there's a button if you want to invite guests. Like when she
Mhm.
asked you all to do some kind of talent the other night.
And you guys were like talentless, so that went nowhere real fast.
Nobody replied.
Okay, so now we'll put a piece of cloth right there, there, and we'll have another spread ready to go.
And I see some fluff coming up out of the top.
Yep.
She comes on at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time.
Okay. So there. You have the beginnings.
Yeah, that's a problem too, Lucy. I know there's this one lady I watch, and she takes like almost, she ends up with like maybe 8 thick pages in her book by the time she's through. 8 to 12 thick pages. I guess it just depends on how much stuff you're going to put in them.
Mm-hmm. Like my funky fish one. I don't know how many pages I ended up with.
Yeah, yeah. I hear some people say like leave 8, take out 3, or okay.
Yeah, everyone's got an opinion.
Yeah, me too, Lucy. I'm too.
Everybody tells you something different. I just go by the feel of it. Okay, that feels good.
Actually, Ilana, it's Kelly at Book and Paper Art. She uses a lot of religious, not religion, but like religious, like the back in the early days of Catholicism, the women that they had, those type of pictures in her books. You know what I'm talking about?
Saints.
Well, I don't know if they were saints.
That's all they would. They wouldn't refer to anybody else. Either they were heretics or they were saints. They very rarely spoke of anything in between when it came to a woman.
It was just that style of woman way back in the day that they would have in their pictures.
Mm.
I don't know. It might be Southern Baptist. I don't know what they're from. They kind of look like Queen Victorian type
Mm-hmm.
era.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, could be nuns. Yeah, iconography. And birds and flowers. That's her 3 favorite things.
Birds and flowers.
Birds and flowers and old Catholic iconic women
Mm-hmm.
pictures.
Okay, so
She could just put a picture of Sally Field in there and cover the bird and the nun.
now see this right here is when before I started putting the cloth, and see how that's ripping right there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was before I got smart. So let me put a little piece of that in there, and then I'll have to paint over it or do something, because Robert is going to have a real piece of fabric there. But if I don't, the whole thing is just going to fall out. Okay, where are my scissors? What did I do with my scissors? Rosemary, what did you do with scissors? Oh, here they are. And so you
Well,
see.
Betty just ran the dog off.
What'd you do? Go in the kitchen?
No, she came in here and took the dog's place and snuggled up next to me with her phone and said, I need to return this package from Amazon.
Oh,
I
God.
can't remember which one we picked.
Hi.
Hey, Darla.
I love the colors in that page.
This one, I do too.
Yep.
I touched it.
So now it'll be interesting how to cover all this up. Okay, Rosemary, what are you going to do? It's not going to be done today, but what are you going to do? This will be a test.
Jean said hello.
Hey, Jean.
She used me for what I was worth. She's leaving the room.
Yeah.
Well, I know the dogs don't get all wound up when I'm not sitting
I watched one of my favorite old movies the other night. Okay, let me backtrack. I was talking with my husband, and we were talking about the style of stuff that we like, and then he had asked me, when did you start liking all this Asian stuff? And I said, as far back as I can remember, I can't even remember when I didn't like it. So anyway, I started thinking about it more and more and more. And I think there was like two distinct things that really drew me to it, I guess, because the first one was stories that my grandmother told me about um, friends of theirs and coworkers that were taken to the concentration camps. And some of the stuff that they were left behind, they told my grandmother to take it, to don't let them throw this away, take it. And so she had all these really cool, like I would call trinkets, because they were just favorite things of, you know, like how we have this little trinket things that mean something to us from our family or whatever, no particular value. And they didn't want to see that in the trash. And they could only take X amount of things with them. One bag is all they could take with them when they were taken to the concentration camps. So she had all these cute little things. And I would sit, open up these little like little suitcases. She had put them all in. And I would just sit there as a little kid and go through them and play with them and touch them. And, you know, that was kind of like my first look at anything Asian. And then I was remembering, I lived in California and I was really young, you know, like 8, 9, whatever. There was this television station. If any of you are from California, it was um, Channel 9. I don't know what it was. I don't know if that was anyway, it was Channel 9 in Los Angeles. And they would play the same movie every night for 7 days. So whatever the movie that week was, it came on 7 times. Or it was 2
Oh
times.
no.
I don't know if it was 1 time a day or 2 times a day. But for sure it was the same, you know, every day. And for um whatever it was that I don't know what attracted me to it, but it was also another Asian influence kind. It was about um, China and Macau and Hong Kong and all this stuff. And the movie was in the 50s, and it was called Soldier of Fortune. And it was with Susan Hayward and Clark Gable. And
Oh.
and and even the music in it, the cinematography, um, of course, everything around it was filled with Asian influence because they were in Hong Kong, and everything about it just intrigued me. And it was even, you know, I watched like I said, I watched it last night, and I was thinking it could have been a long time since I'd seen it, and then I thought maybe it was just because I was a little kid or something. But even the movie still stood up. I really enjoyed it and watched it last night. And I thought, oh, this is a good movie. You know, I mean, it's got hokey stuff in it because it's you know, on a romance level, it's still kind of hokey. But all the other stuff was true about what was happening during that period of time in history, and you know what China was doing, what was happening, and the Americans, and you know, anyway, spies, the whole bit. And it was still kind of cool, but it showed architecture and um the foods and the dress, and you know, the ships and the harbor, and um I don't know, I just really liked it. So I think those are the two things that have really influenced why I like that stuff. I guess I'm thinking, because you know, who knows really what influences you, but that's the only thing I can trace it back to, because those two things happened when I was extremely young, and I can't ever remember a time that I wasn't attracted to you know, Asian culture. Okay, there's a lot of lumpy loos on this one right here, but it's okay. That, you know, people try really hard to get texture on their pages. Mine just comes naturally.
Yeah. But if
There's a
you'd
lot
have used Yes Paste, that wouldn't have happened.
there's a lot of loopy-loos around there. Well, usually what I would use is just a glue stick because I don't get any creases with that. But this is starting to get a little thick and crunchy, so I needed something a tiny bit sturdier than the regular old glue stick. So I have to let that dry because that's got the fabric and that takes a little bit longer to dry than just the paper, obviously. Okay.
Lucy said maybe you were an Asian in a previous life.
There you go. I might have been an abacus. Maybe that's what I was.
As much as you like math.
That's what I mean. I gave it up. I was so it was my whole life before. I had to give it up and do something completely different and not know how to add in my next, Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, you can't repeat. What's the use of coming back if you're just going to do a repeat? I mean, that's ridiculous.
Well, this is true. There's no lessons learned.
No. So yeah, that's what I think. I'm thinking that's probably what it is. Okay, we gotta let that dry. All right. I think I'm tired of doing this, so we'll let that dry. Ooh, that one is nice. It's coming out nice. Oh, then these have to be glued together because that's way too flimsy. Oh, we did that one too. I better get a little bit of a heat gun on there. I got too many on there and they're all kind of damp. Let's just give it a little bit of help on those pages that are closed up so I can open them in the morning. Hey, watch your ears, guys. Ooh, did you do that?
No, that's what Lana's been doing while she's waiting for her craft room to be done.
Oh my goodness, that's beautiful.
She's doing it with her Prisma pencils.
Ooh, pretty.
Very nice.
Very nice. I think we know where they sleep now. What you think?
Yes.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
A $60 coat? That's crazy.
$50 what? Oh.
Leslie said, I'm coming back as my dog, as my daughter's dog. Her spoiled dog got a $60 coat last week.
Oh, lucky dog.
Very nice, Lana. Something you don't have to think about. I can't even hear your dryer.
Really? I guess that noise.
reduction.
Your work.
Yeah, they can't hear it either, and they can hear you.
That is strange.
I bet poor Linda has pillow indentions on the side of her face and drool coming out, and her iPhone has dropped out of her hand onto the floor, and she's got one foot out from under the cover, and she's in dreamland. Share it, girl, share it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Big uh-oh. 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 I shouldn't have closed that before it was dry.
Now, see, when you first turn it on, you can hear it, and then it gently fades into nothing.
Cool.
Yep.
Something that actually works. A little better. It was like soaking wet. It's a little crunchy, but that's what it has to be.
It's texture.
Texture. Texture. I think this one was an image transfer I did, if I remember correctly. Pretty sure. Yeah, because I can see I can see the writing through her face. So yeah, that was one of those. Did you see on the news a couple of days ago? Where they found about 400 packages of FedEx that was thrown down a ravine.
Yes, and he had done it several times.
400 packages last time I heard. Did they ever find out why he did it or the excuse he gave for doing it?
Well, I'm sure he was like, I don't think really this is my route. I don't think so. I want to be on a non-crafters route, please.
But a lot of people get their medication through the mail.
Yeah, that's true. And plus, you got to prove to FedEx that you didn't really get it and go through all that rigmarole.
Yeah.
And then they're like, well, we'll keep tracking it. And it's like, well, I'm sorry, the Ravine didn't sign for it. I need my stuff. Yeah, in Alabama, Jan Terry said where she lives.
Yeah, that was very odd.
Hello, Newman.
What?
Lucy said, sounds like the guy on Seinfeld, Newman. You know, he was the postal worker that Jerry didn't like, and he'd always go, hello, Newman.
Yeah.
I think he dumped some of his mail.
Now, that wouldn't surprise me.
So I wonder if they are delivering these packages to the people, or if they're returning them to the senders.
Well, they're probably, I don't know.
Well, they're probably in evidence right now.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's getting anything. I don't know. It was that situation or another one I read where people, I can't remember now, to tell you the truth, it was this one or another one, where they found a bunch of stuff like that. And these guys, they had a truck that found it and they just started piling it in their truck. And it was, obviously in the neighborhood. And they just went to the houses and delivered them.
Yep.
They had the addresses. It might have been important, like a swap. You know what I'm saying? I sent it.
Yeah.
No, you didn't. I never got it, but I sent it. No, I think you're lying to me.
And then you put out a thing in the other groups. This lady does not return swaps.
Yeah. Don't swap with her. She's a liar. Pants on fire. Well, they swore I got a package. Ooh, what happened there? Too much glue. Post office said that they delivered a package. I never, ever, ever got it. And then this was a long time ago before I was a little more savvy than I am now, before I had a shop or anything. So I wasn't really all that up on mailing and tracking and how you could investigate and all that kind of stuff. And then once I knew what I could do, I still had the tracking number because it was in my email. So I went to go track it and say, well, where did this end up? Well, my address is 1117. They delivered it to 117. So it was delivered, but it wasn't delivered to me. And I didn't have the wherewithal to know to say, hey, look, and just show them, look, you sent it to the wrong place. They just kept telling me, I'm sorry, it shows it's been delivered. Well, yeah, but where?
I know we got a proof of delivery today for 23 pallets that we had a team of drivers pick up in California. And they sent us a POD and said it was signed for on Saturday by Raul Flores. It's like, we don't have a Raul Holy sweet. Where the hell did you take 23 pallets to?
Uh-oh.
I mean, I can see you dropping my TV guide in my neighbor's mailbox or something, but 23 pallets to the wrong
Yeah.
address?
Yeah, exactly. For some reason, that glue is coming right through right here. It was way too thin. I'm going to have to put some wax paper there. Stop that from sticking. Be right back.
Man, how does that lady walk in that Morticia dress?
Yeah.
Talking about that dress?
Yes.
That's a pair of shoes.
Oh.
Yeah, see? That's the foot. There's the shoe. That goes up over the foot. And then those are socks. Green socks.
Oh, whoa.
And this is embroidered, or can't tell if this is embroidery or little. Yeah, it's embroidery. I was gonna say it looked a little bit like little seed. What do you call them? Beads, seed beads. But this still looks like seed beads right here, and then this right here I can tell is embroidered.
With some green socks on.
Yeah. It came out of one of those hoity-toity fashion magazines. Okay. I need to leave this thing alone until it dries now. Or else I'm going to have a bigger mess than I started off with.
Or it's going to be a one-page journal.
Exactly. Okay, so that needs to go right there. And I'm going to leave that open so that that completely dries. Now let me put this over here.
Yeah, green wool socks is classy. You just made a big old mess.
I know. Yikes. I had more stuff than I thought. And these are just all, well, more stuff. More stuff. Needless to say, I have plenty to choose from. No problem there.
If you can find it once you put it up.
Yeah, exactly. That is the clincher. I know where it is now.
I thought you were going to leave your book open to dry.
Say what?
I thought you were going to leave your book open to dry.
I did. It's over here put away.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just getting it out of the way, but I made sure I left it open. And it's over by the window, so when the sun comes up in the morning, it's going to get a ray of sunshine. Woo! Okay. My husband came in earlier, and I had everything like put in its place. He comes in, and he said, "What happened? Did you go out of business?" He's just everything all over the place. Did you go out of business? What happened? No, I'm organized. I can't find nothing. I'm organized. I can't find anything. Okay, so tomorrow what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that little encaustic kit together and film it again. Wait a minute. Was that found? Is that what Darla found? I forgot what Darla found. She found the
that was way a long time ago.
I know, but I forget what it was now. I know I had to do with the encaustic, but did she put in the listing or did she find the old video?
She put a video in first and then she put the listings in.
Okay, so maybe that is the... Okay, so maybe I don't have to film another... Oh, she did find it. Okay, so I don't have to film... Okay, so all I have to do is put the kit together. I have to film anything. Yay, thank you, Darla. I don't have to film. Oh, I hate filming and editing. Yuck. Hate it. Well, ladies, I don't have much else. I'm pooped of doing absolutely nothing. We did nothing except hang out.
You might want to rewatch it.
Yeah, I'll find it. I mean, I'll find it where she linked it. I won't find it on my own, that's for sure. I already tried that.
I know I heard Mary say the other morning, I'm sure that and Rosemary does a tutorial every month with her caboodle kits, and I'm sure that she has playlists set up for them so they'll be easy for y'all to find. I
heard her say that. I said, playlist. Are you crazy, lady?
Good night, Lana. Okay, there's where you advertise the class.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, what's going to happen if I click on it, though? Am I going to be gone from here?
Try it.
Okay. Oh, it won't let me click on it over here on StreamYard. It just goes...
She's going to send it to you in Messenger.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, because when I go to click on it, it's just going to show it up here on the screen. It won't let
Oh,
me.
that's true.
Yeah, it won't let me go to it. I forgot about that. Yep, forgot about that. Okay, ladies, be thinking of questions if you have questions about anything for next week. You have a whole extra
What's
half
next week?
hour next week. I don't know what we're doing next week. I have December off. I mean, I'm going to be here, but I have to think I have December off. Maybe we'll do something with the indigo papers or the indigo fabric or something. I don't know. I'm not sure what we'll do. All I know is I don't have to do anything because we don't have nothing planned. So I'll just go. I'll just
Unless you're
roll.
going to prepare for January.
What? What would I prepare? What would I prepare for January on the lives on December though?
Not on the lives. Well, if you need to make painting papers, if you need to make.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm
Okay.
so thankful. I'm so thankful. No, see what you guys are going to be getting. You're going to be getting some cool stamps. Just the foamy kind. Don't get all excited now. We're gonna do some traditional. No, we're gonna stamp using the shapes of some of the traditional um um hand embroidery done in Mexico, but of course we're just going to stamp it. Those of you that are in the group, you saw some of those pictures on some black paper. Oh, I have black paper.
Oh, the Oaxaca.
Yeah. So what we're going to do, let me show them to you. So there are traditional embroidery that is done that originated in the area of Oaxaca. Of course, it's done in various other places now in Mexico, but that's the origin. And there were certain types of caves and tombs and burial sites from hundreds of years ago, and they had drawings on the walls like the hieroglyphs, but they were all had to do with animals and plants, flowers, birds. And so those particular items that were found in that area, the indigenous people started doing drawing, and then it led to embroidery of those depictions. So you'll find all kinds of configurations of these animals and flowers and birds, but they all originate from that particular look. So you'll see similar shapes and similar colors. And there are artisans in Oaxaca that are known for doing that. They do it all, obviously, by hand. It's all hand embroidered. Uh-oh, did I take mine back already? I did. They're all hand embroidered, and because I'm not an embroiderer, I don't know what the name of that stitch is, but the way that they do it is when you look at the back, it isn't like a mirror image of what's in the front. It's like an outline. So even though it's stitched all the way across, it's picked up on either side and doesn't go all the way on the bottom, on back side. What is that called? I don't know. I think there's a name for it. But anyway, that's the kind of stitching that these are all done with. And I got some designs of the basic shapes, and so I asked Johnny, because she has that scanning cut, because the last time, remember, we cut them ourselves. I just gave you the pattern, and then you cut them and made your own stamps when we did one of the Frida ones. And so these are going to be cut already, which is very helpful right there. And then you just have to glue them onto your cardboard. And these are made from the stamps that you'll be getting. I'm not sure which ones yet, because for cost wise, I can only pick so many, and I haven't told her which ones I want yet. But this is one set. I don't know if you can see them. So you got like two different birds here. Some of these animals, they give them different kinds of names. They're not real names, but this looks like a rabbit, and this looks, some of them look like a dog, some of them look like a fox, and then flowers. And then here's some similar shapes and other kinds of flowers and shapes that are mixed in on a lot of those. So anyway, so I did it on black paper just because I wanted to to really stand out. And what I did is I stamped the big stamp, the stamp, with white so that you'd have a distinct outline, and then came back by hand and then painted in all the rest of it. So you have the basic shape. And if you're doing it on a light colored paper, then obviously, you would do it with some darker color. But I like how it looks with the white and then painting on top of the white. So anyways,
Okay.
that's just one of the things that we'll be doing. And I think it'll be cool. So even if you just had like, on some of your pages, you stamped one of the animals or something, that would be fun. Or if you want to use them on some fabric, that would be cool. But I think it'll be pretty fun. And there's
It's the painting.
there's other things we'll be doing.
It's a surprise.
Yep. Even to me. All right, ladies, we're gonna let you go. My husband left without having supper, his choice, but I'm sure he's gonna be hungry now. So I'll go see what kind of trouble he got into, but I'm gonna feed him, and what kind of trouble he wants to share with me. It's always trouble. It's always trouble over there. All right, guys, we will see you next Wednesday, right, Susan?
Yep.
Okie dokie. So we'll see you then, and you guys take care and have a good weekend, and I hope the weather continues being as nice as it has been. Oh, and if you guys are all paid up, I'm going to send everything off to the post office tomorrow. I'm not going to do FedEx. I want you guys to get your package.
At least not to Alabama.
Yeah. Auntie would be very upset. She's in that general direction, so very upset.
Wow.
All right. See you guys next week.
Have a good one.
Try to stay out of trouble.
All right. Good night.
Good night.